Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of Fetecast, your number one Caribbean podcast, giving you news and entertainment locally and from abroad. To bless our kickoff, we're starting off with an amazing guest, also an amazing DJ. One of the DJs who's always known, always seen, and are friends with. He used to wear transparent glasses. Now he's always wearing shades. We're going to discuss that. He used to have braids. Now he got locks. One of the creators of events of Onyx Opulence. And also, well, my phone just went off. And also, Heaven on Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, the people's champ, DJSaySay. Round of applause to SaySay, man.
Thank you.
How you doing, man?
I'm blessed, bro.
That's what's up,
like,
man.
That's the best way I could put it, bro.
Nah,
I'm
that's
tired, but if I wasn't doing anything, then I want to be tired.
We tired, man. we both tired, bro.
So it's cool, bro.
That's what's up, man. So, how's your mental health going? You got a lot coming up, man. I know that brain process, man, is going crazy right now.
You know what's so crazy? Somebody that just asked me about my mental health, and I was stuck on answering that. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't really get to evaluate my mental health until I finally get a break.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest example, Juneteenth weekend, I had about 9 bookings, and I still work a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
I work full-time. I'm manager at Snipes.
Shout out to Snipes, man.
Shout out to Snipes. Cool job. It's a cool job. But it ain't an easy job.
Mm-hmm.
As much as people may think it's just selling sneakers, especially when you're a manager, it's not easy. So from the 9 bookings and working full-time, tired. And,
man.
I think my last booking was Sunday. And I think I took a social media break from Monday just up yesterday to Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was needed, but it's those moments where I realize, like, damn, I'm tired, but I also look at it as like, you know what? I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people wish they could do something like that, And once I start to think like that, then I'm okay.
Okay, that's fair. You got to recognize it's opportunity. So before there's probably, I might have a booking here, I might have a booking there. And I was like, man, 9 bookings. I'm busy, but I'm booked.
I prayed for it. I worked hard for it. So I not try my best. I don't complain at all.
It's here now, so you just got to do it. You just got to do it.
Yeah, bro.
So you said you're a manager at Snipes. So you gotta you gotta run things at Snipes when you're there. You gotta organize everything with the team. How do you even try to balance it? Like, where do you really get to sleep?
Shout out to my team, my brothers, my sisters, 4Z&T.
4 got heat for the world, baby.
Yeah, 4's got heat for the world, man. What was the question again? How do I balance everything?
How do you try to balance it? Like, where you get time to sleep and just like, okay, you took the break off social media, but it's like you go to a spa or something, bro, get some treatment. Like, you gotta look into that.
I just like being home.
Mm-hmm.
I like being home. I like my own space. I sit in my room. I listen to R&B.
Mm-hmm.
R&B is my favorite genre. Contrary to, people just be so surprised when I say that. But I listen to R&B and I just mellow out, I'm a fake gamer. I like to game sometimes when I have the time.
I never really know. I never really know.
Yeah, I'm a fake gamer. But yeah, that's what I really like to do, man. Like, I just like to just mellow out when I get home. Like, these past few days, after work, I just go to the crib, put my phone down, and it's just about me.
Okay.
So that's how, I kind of manage everything. I also have a problem with trying to knock out everything in one day. Like my brother D, he always told me, like, you can't do everything in one day. You're not Superman,
Mm-hmm.
Even though I like to think that I am. But, he said you got to take everything a day at a time. But life is short, so I try my best to, just
knock it out.
I don't got time for tomorrow. I'm here now. I'm here today.
Yeah.
Do it today. But then I get overwhelmed and then I crash.
I know the feeling, man.
I'm trying to balance that. I don't know how, but I'm figuring it out.
I know the feeling. I try to do the same thing. I think the best thing for me, I started like writing things down or taking some type of notes. Idea come to my head. Let's put this here. Let's look into this next week. I try to do it right now, and there's 50 things I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna cook myself, and it feels very productive. And you want to feel productive. That's the biggest thing. But then after a while, it's like, can't be productive. I'm always tired. Can't be productive if I can't think straight. So you got to find that balance. Hit somebody up. I know the feeling like, yo, I could do this myself. You got to reach out sometime.
I realized I have an addiction of being productive. I hate when I'm not productive. Like, I hate it. Like, I sometimes feel guilty when I'm not doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people always tell me, oh, take a break, go on vacation. Like, I went to my cousin / godbrother wedding last year, February, and I had fun, but the whole time I'm there, I'm just like, I'm missing out on, like, I think I passed up 4 bookings that weekend. And shout out to Star. Me and Star spoke, and I wrote on my story, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm gonna miss this party that I was supposed to be booked for. And he's like, yo, bro, chill, take a vacation. Like, you good. But the whole time I was there, I felt guilty, and I was mad that I wasn't DJing, you know? And even when I'm home, like, I always feel like I'm tired, but I could go drop my clothes to the laundry, or I could wash my car, or I could do this, I could do that, or I could be in my laptop downloading music. But then it's like, I know I gotta rest, but every time I rest, I hate resting, you know, because I don't know, I'm just so addicted to hustling, moving, getting things done. So like you said, just trying to find a balance, it's hard. It's hard.
No, that's true. I feel the same way. There's times where I'm like I'm at work, we can't use the phones, but I'm gonna pick up this Post-it and write a billion things down. Because sure, I'm at work, I'm supposed to be working, but I can also be brainstorming. I might just run to the bathroom just to take my phone out. Like, let me research this real quick, because then I'll go back and go to this notepad. I'm like, and then they're like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, yo, my fault. Let me focus on the work real quick. Let me try to lock in. But it's that constant thing in your mind that you can't really turn off. But it's that creativity that really keeps us going to do what we do.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure that out at the same time, which I don't have the answer for that right now. So
Is
hopefully,
there an answer for that? I don't.
bro, I don't know. I watch all of these like successful guys too. Other dudes like Wild on them on their podcast, they do a lot, and they're kind of all just, we do a lot, so we're just gonna keep doing a lot. Like, they haven't really said much about, we're gonna take this break, but then they have a lot of help. So I think that's where it's at. I think that's really where it's at. We gotta find the help, people that can help us, and we're just gonna go from there.
Cool. Yeah, I agree.
So you said you work at Snipes. Where did you work before?
My first actual job was Nike / Converse. Well, Converse owns Nike, so it was like the same thing. Nike paid me, but that was my first. Well, besides working at a summer camp, that was like my first actual job. Shout out to Converse, my Converse team. If y'all ever see this, I miss y'all. Funny enough, like, before there, I was like trying to find a job. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, before that, I was really just BSing. Like, after I finished high school, I'm like, F school, I'm outside. I don't want to curse, but F school, I'm outside. You know, I'm in the hood. I'm in Canarsie every day. Like, you know, like, it was lit. Like, I'm with the bros. I'm playing basketball.
CVU Park all day, all night.
CVU Park all day. You
I
feel
know,
me?
bro.
I'm on my block, you know, chilling, you know, playing basketball. I was drumming a lot. I wasn't really doing much, just hanging out all the time. And then my bros, they had went to Miami Carnival 2016, 2015, something like that. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching them on Snapchat, and I'm like, yo, they having mad fun.
Having a ball.
They having a ball. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of doing this. Like, I want to go to different states, different countries. I needed a job. So I was hustling like Craigslist. I'm going to interviews. I'm doing everything I could. And every interview, I'm just getting denied. I had an interview for the NBA store. I made it to the final round of interviews, and I'll never forget what the manager told me. The manager said, "We like you, we love you. You would fit great for the team, but you don't have experience, and we have to go with the person that has experience on a resume." And I was like, a light bulb went in my head. What? I went home. I put mad stuff on my resume, bro. I ain't never worked anywhere before. I worked at Central 21, Foot Locker, the whole nine.
This man is wild.
Feel me? As soon as I did that, I started getting offers left and right. You feel me? Then I had an interview at Converse. I got True, and that was probably the best job I ever had. Like, that store was like a community. You know, we was all friends from every different place, from Harlem, Jersey, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, Bronx. You know, great environment. We was rapping on the floor. I met a lot of celebrities. Great. It was a great job. after I left there, I wanted more, but I didn't get more. So I went to Foot Locker. I hated it. Hated Foot Locker. No offense to anybody work at Foot Locker. Hated Foot Locker. Didn't last long there. And then now it's around COVID time now. And I started working at Lowe's, which is cool. I hated working there because it's not my type of job, but they paid a lot of money.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
They pay a lot of money. And then I started working at Target overnight. At that moment, I was like, that was when hustling really kicked in for me. I think around COVID time. Because I'm getting paid 26 from one job and I'm getting paid 28 from another job.
Checks looking
and
crazy.
I'm working from morning till the next morning, but my checks were hitting.
Tired, but it's like,
I'm
yo,
tired, but I'm making
great.
bread, But at some point, I became miserable. And I said, I got to fix something. I walked out of Target on Atlantic, and they started to make the snipes over there. And I'm like, what's the snipes? So then I saw it, I looked it up, saw there was like sneakers and stuff like that, which is my thing.
Back to what you said before.
If you know me, I'm a really big sneakerhead. Like I go hard for sneakers, mainly Nikes and Jordans. But anyway, that's another topic we can talk about later. And I applied there, got the job, made my way up, Now I'm a manager for now.
For now.
Would
you be a store manager or you just
No, I see the stress that they go through and I'm good.
Great.
Like every store manager I know, they're not happy. Unless you really love it, I feel like, it could work. But I like my job, but I don't love the job, But like I said, I'm a sneakerhead. It's right by my house. It's super convenient. If I have to take off work because I got to book another state, they'll give it to me.
Okay.
It's very, like I said, it's very convenient. A lot of jobs, they wouldn't even let you take a day off.
Yeah, it's great.
You feel me? Like today I'm DJing Teachers Hop. So my manager like, yo, I got a booking today during the day. I can't come to work Friday. You good, bro? Take the day off. Not a lot of jobs will do that.
Right. But they also respect you and value you too. Because if you didn't, they would be like, nah, you going to work.
Yeah, they respect me a lot there. I do what I got to do. You feel me? I ain't perfect, but I do what I got to do.
You did. I'm there when I need to be there. And we'll get these sales, going to run it up.
Yeah, facts.
Nah, that's cool. So when it comes to sneakers, do you feel like you got to wear certain sneakers to a party? Like, I'm about to be running around, jumping. This sneaker feels better to do that. But this got this style. I want to crush this fit with this. Like, if you got 100 sneakers, how do you figure this out?
If I could choose, I would wear my Yeezy slides to every event. If I could choose, like, they're the most comfortable feet I've ever had, And I like comfort because I'm on my feet all day, so my feet really definitely get tired. But I would say, it just depends. Like, usually you probably see me at a party with like all white Air Forces. I think those are the best sneakers of all time. It goes with anything and they're comfortable,
Right.
After a couple of wears, you got to get a new one. But luckily, I only paid $69 for Air Forces.
My fault. My fault.
So I'm spoiled. I'm very spoiled, And another pair of sneakers that I really love, I love Ja Morant's. They're very stylish and they're very comfortable.
Colorways.
Yeah, and the colorways.
I think he has the best colorways.
The Ja 3 run was crazy. I think I'm only missing out of they probably made like around 30 pairs. I think I'm missing like 4. I think I have like almost every colorway.
You want diamonds?
Yeah, so
he's getting a collection.
But it just depends what I feel like wearing that day, what the color code is for the party. But more than likely, you'll probably mostly see me in white Air Forces.
Okay, so the working sneaker environments, where does the party stuff come in? Like, what makes you say, I want to throw a party one day? Did you start going out with your friends and you was like, yo, I could do this. I know I could do this. I know mad people. Like, what made that first thought come into your head?
So my team and I, we started throwing parties. I'm really bad with time. That's one of my flaws. I'm really bad with time. Like, thinking back, I can't get my years straight sometimes. But around the mid 2010s, like 2015, whatever, we had like a little backyard party. That's because, it was a group of us. Like, my team is not a party team. I don't want people to think that we're a party team. Like, my team, majority of us grew up in Canarsie, and like we all branched off because this person knew that person knew this person, and we all just came together hanging out and stuff like that. Playing basketball, stuff like that. So it was just like, yo, we know mad people, we know mad girls, like,
let's put something together.
Yeah, let's throw a little something. One of my bros in the team named Rich, he had a little backyard party. And then that went crazy. So then he was like, yo, let's do another one. Went crazy again. Both times the cops came and shut it down.
Ooh.
So we was like, yo, like, let's put money together. Let's get a venue. This is actually how I kind of started DJing. But I know you're probably going to ask that later. So, boom, we did that. We did that for like a couple years, and it was good. Like, we had something called Four Juice, which was crazy. We used to get like Svedka, Amsterdam, some other liquor, and we just poured it in a jug.
That's how I'm laughing, because I know the juice had no actual like measurements. It was nothing
None.
like, yo, we know this goes together. It was like, nah, I want this too. Yeah, add this too.
And
Nah, this crack
we
too.
had something called Devil Springs. I've never seen it since then, but my bro Q put us on it, and we poured Devil Springs. I think it's like a rum or something like that. I can't remember. And that thing tastes like pure alcohol. Like, it was the worst thing I ever tasted in my life. And then we just got mad Tropicana juice, poured it in the jug.
Balance it out.
And then boom, we had Forge juice, and that became very popular. But this is like the Snapchat era, so social media wasn't really there yet like it is now. But so we was throwing parties. It used to be very fun, very lit. And then I think at the same time, life started hitting us all at once. So then we was like, you know what? Let's take a break. Let's take a step back. Like I said, we're not a party team, so it's not like we stopped throwing parties and we weren't cool. We were still all like this, And then 2021, yeah, definitely 2021 or 2020, we was like, yo, let's run it back. I feel like we all in a better space now. We all getting our bread up. Let's start throwing parties again, and boom, here we are now, 2026.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know. A lot of y'all may not know. This how you know SaySay. If you ain't see the mans out here in them 4Z shirts everywhere they went, you wouldn't know SaySay. With the braids, the click. Yo, I got videos in my phone. I'm like, people don't really know it, man. That was heavy representing,
braids, do-rag, glasses, like actual glasses.
The white and the red shirt.
Yeah,
bro,
we had all flavors.
Y'all had it going.
We didn't even wear shirts no more. I mean, well, I'm lying. The team does. I don't have one piece of shirt, and that's bad. As the leader of the group, I gotta get my gear up.
But I think the culture switched. Teams don't wear shirts like that no more.
True.
Before everybody came out with I'm so-and-so, man. You're not, feel me? I'm
with the name on the back.
The name on the back. Like, everybody had about 10 shirts. Came outside. It was a very team-heavy representation.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't, it's not like that no more. Feel me? It might come back one day. We'll see.
Yeah. Everything comes around full circle.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. So now into DJing. What made you want to DJ? Was it like a person, or you had a party and it's like, yo, I think this DJ trash. If I learn DJ, I'll be better than him.
I didn't want to be a DJ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna love this.
Yeah. I thought that anybody know me, I'm not gonna say I am. I can be very introverted. Very, very, very introverted. Unless I know you very well, we're cool like that, then you're gonna see that side of me where, like, yo, this guy's a clown. You feel me? Or he's mad funny, People gonna watch this and say I'm not funny, but everybody know I'm the funniest person that they know. I'm mad funny. But anyway, I know a lot of music. I was the kid in school that always had his drumsticks. I'm always playing basketball. Or I had the iPod Classic with the 250 gigabytes.
Oh, here you. Yeah, you one of them.
I was one of those.
Scrolling in the circle.
through the circle, And I was like one of the first people around that had the Beats when the Beats first came out. And people was like, yo, how you got that? Because Beats were very expensive. And at that time, I think it was like $300.
Yeah, it was mad bread.
It was mad bread, but that's mad bread. Now $300 is nothing. You feel me? $300 is nothing in a sense. But back then, $300 was a lot. But I used to act too. I used to be an actor. I did like a couple commercials, whatever the case is, and that's another conversation. But so I had the beat, so everybody knew me as like, yo, music.
Right.
Me and my bros in the car. I'm always getting the aux every time. I had the car lit on the way to the party, on the way to like Studio 10, Buzz nightclub,
10.
All those spots, whatever they to Cafe Omar. You know what I'm saying? And I had the car lit, or if you all like having a get together, people give me the aux, and at the get togethers and whatever the case may be. So my bros used to be like, yo, why don't you be a DJ, bro? Be a DJ. And I'm like, nah, bro. I don't like attention. I don't like the spotlight. I know DJing, consists of conversing with people.
Yeah.
I don't like talking to people like that. You know, I just like my peoples, and that's that.
Mm-hmm.
So back to now, when my brother Rich had the backyard party, he told me like, "Yo, can you play music?" I'm like, "All right, cool." I play music off Spotify, and I'm shelling this party. like, like it's crazy. Like people that, like everybody that's gonna see this, they're gonna remember this. I was shelling this party off of Spotify. This is before Apple Music was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, the party got shut down by the cops. They said, "Yo, let's run it back." Ran it back, showing the party on Spotify. Everybody's like, "Yo, you should be at AGVD." I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. Like, it's not my thing." Um, so fast forward now, how it really got started. I downloaded a DJ app off my phone, and I was like, "Let me just test it out, you know, see how it
See
is."
what going
But
on.
I'm still like, I'm not being a DJ. I don't care for the DJ stuff. I like to have fun. I like to
Mm-hmm.
see people have fun. I'm good, you know. Now, me and my brother Easy, that's one person that was definitely pushing me to. He's part of Force Easy. Shout out to my boy. He's the person that actually pushed me to be a DJ, like,
Okay.
because he's the one that had the car. Before, I think before everybody, he had the car first. So he was the one like, "Yo, give." Was I called SaySay at that time? I was called Said, but then eventually SaySay became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Give Saeed the O's. Just like, "Oh, cool." We go to the backyard party. Party's dirt. Party's dirt. DJ is just freestyling.
Oh no.
So we standing there, and I ain't gonna lie, there's bare girl in the party, mad girls in the party. They started to walk out. Easy goes up to the guy that's holding the backyard party, like, "Yo, it's my brother. Um, you should let him, play because people are leaving. The party's not good." So the promoter got nothing to lose. So he's like,
Right.
"Yo, what? Where's the laptop?" And he's like, "Oh well, he has a phone." So the promoter like, "What? Play off your phone? Like, get out of here." He's like, "Nah, let him do it. Trust me, I promise you." He's like, "All right, you know what? He ain't got nothing to lose. Go
Right.
ahead.
People already walking out. Might as well.
Might as well." Got on, showing this party off my phone. The DJ behind me hating and shit. He mad. He mad. Salty mad. He would come back inside, and this is the Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, Adonia, Popcorn, the Daggerin,
Mm-hmm.
the tip on your toe. Everybody,
RDX and all of them.
RDX, yeah, RDX.
Yeah.
Everybody is wild and QQ, and the party is lit now. Easy over there looking like a proud brother, He's
Yeah, I told him do
he's
that. I told him
ecstatic,
do that.
So after a while, DJ, like I said, DJ Hayden, he wants to get back on the set. He get back on dirt again. Everybody start leaving, but it's about to be done anyway. So the guy's like, "Yo, you should really take this DJ thing serious." I'm like, again, I'm just not trying to do it. So now he's like, "Yo, I'm throwing another party next week. Pull up, bring your phone again, XYZ. Pull up, shell the party of my phone again." So now at this point now, I'm really thinking like, maybe I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to my mom and like, "Yo, mom, I think I found something I really want to do." Because at that point, I was in between something that like, I was trying to find something that I love. I'm not going to do something that I don't want to do. I'm going to do something that I love to do, you know? And like I said, I was doing a little bit acting and my heart wasn't really in it, So at that moment, my mom, she surprised me. She bought me out a MacBook.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
My
had to buy
mom,
my own MacBook.
yeah, shout out mom, W mom. She bought me a MacBook, surprisingly. And then that's when I downloaded the app. And then, I didn't really know much about DJ. Only thing I knew was to go from left to right to left. That's it. you know, and shout out my brother Q, my brother Lead. They, were DJs. Lead's father is a DJ, so he taught
Oh,
Lead how to
word. That's
DJ.
what's up.
Q knew how to DJ, so they told me like the basics and whatever the case is. Q points XYZ XYZ. And at that moment, that's when we started our own parties. So it was me, Lead was the DJ, and my bro DJ Armada. That's basically the first DJ that was like my favorite DJ. Like I learned a lot from him. He used to run Canarsie backyard parties. Like
Okay.
him and his team. Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth, yeah. They used to, me and Smooth wasn't friends at that time, but me and Armada was friends.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to, like I said, they used to run backyard parties. And that was a DJ that I used to like really, like I said, I wasn't DJing at that time, but I knew how music should sound, and you know,
Right.
like I'm at a party and the party's lit. Yo, who's that DJ? You know, so throwing parties, but again, like I'm not taking it too serious. I'm not taking it too serious. Fast forward now, I'm doing like a little backyard stuff here and there, but I'm just doing it for the money, doing it for fun.
Yeah.
You know, nothing crazy. Like my friends do a little backyard stuff, and a promoter that I know, he came to one of the backyard parties I was DJing at. And he was like, yo, Say, I didn't even know you was a DJ. Because like you said, I'm at parties, I'm just having fun. I'm in a Forest shirt, I'm running
Holding the
around dancing with
vibes.
every girl I could find. You feel me? I'm just whining on every girl in the party. You know, I'm not
Holding the fours in your chest at the same time.
exactly
You was
like, you know what I'm
wild.
saying? Like if anybody know, the old Say with the braids is not the same Say now. I was the life of the party back then. Um and he was like, yo, like you should take DJing serious. I'm like, nah. He's like, yeah, I want to book you for my party coming up. You know, so I was like, all right, you know what? Fine, I'll take the chance. Took the chance and shelled the party. And then from there, I ended up getting booked for another party later that year. Jason Ben happened to be my MC, and he didn't know me at the time. And surprisingly, shout out to Jason Ben. That's my brother. That's my big brother. He ended up emceeing for me, shelled the party, and he said on the mic, you know, I don't know who you are. You're a great DJ. We're gonna work. And after that, Jason Ben started booking me. My brother King Swati, shout out King Swati, he started booking me. You know, early warm up stuff, but it's so funny because 2020 is when I really could say I became a DJ. But like, I'm learning on the fly. I'm learning at these bookings how to really be a DJ. And I'm listening to DJs like Mega, Cruiser, Dreddy, Star, Phenom, you know, T Vibes. Like that was the core back then. Power to the Sound was around that time. You know, and I'm listening to these guys and I'm learning how to be a better DJ, how to be DJ in general, while I'm getting these certain big bookings, you know, which was kind of crazy. I know a lot of people don't really start off like that.
Right.
You know, a lot of people start out just doing the underground stuff, but nah, like I got pushed right to the front, you know, which is a blessing that I'm grateful for.
Nah, yeah, you tapped in with that.
Yeah.
So you go from y'all doing the backyard parties, y'all get a venue. When you decide to, yo, let's do like a really big event. Let's do like an Onyx. When is an Onyx conversation coming to play?
So before, a few people in the group, our birthdays are in April.
Okay.
We have a few Aries and we have one Taurus. And we was like, yo, let's just do a birthday celebration. That was back then in 2015, 2016.
Right.
And then when 2020 came around, we was like, yo, let's run it back. Like I want to do a birthday celebration, whatever the case may be, you know. And I came up with the Onyx because I like wearing all black, which I am wearing on them, right?
Always.
You know, all black is always the color code, you know. And then Easy came up with the opulence part of it.
Okay.
You know, and we was just like, yo, let's just shoot for it. At that moment, we knew a lot of people in the party scene, the soca scene. We was cool with everybody. You know, it wasn't like beefing, wasn't doing no weirdos. So, you know, and a lot of people, you know, was jacking us. So we was like, yo, let's do it. And we took the chance. We had about 300, 350 people there. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we made any money at that party. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Like the first Onyx, I don't recall making that much money at all. Like, because it was the first one, tickets were cheap, DJ lineup was very expensive. I think the lineup was like Ron, shout out to Ron. It was Dreddy, Cruiser was on the lineup, Star. And that party, I was like, I want to book all my favorite DJs, all the DJs that I've learned from, because if it wasn't for those DJs, I wouldn't be where I am now. You know, so it was like Cruiser, Star, Dreddy, Ron, Schedule, me, you know. And yeah, DJ line was expensive and we just shot for it. But the party was so much fun. We was like, we gotta run it back.
At American Legion, this was that one?
At American Legion.
Yeah, I had a time and a half, boy. Let me tell you.
Yeah, everybody said they had a great time.
That's in like my top 5 parties all time.
Bro?
For real.
Wow,
I had
that's
mad
crazy.
fun, bro. I had mad
just
fun
saying
that day, man.
He lied.
That is crazy. Now I was in there losing my mind, bro. I was seeing people that I barely even see outside.
Yeah.
Like, I'm walking past like people. I'm like,
True.
You here? Nah, everybody here.
Yeah, everybody was there.
here.
And I was shocked. Like we didn't expect that. And I think ticket sales were trash until like a couple of days before the party.
That'd be the scary part, bro. I'm like, damn, I sold 80 tickets. 2 days after, oh, we sold out.
Yeah, we were gonna. I think we were gonna cancel the party if my memory doesn't is not messing me up. I think we were gonna cancel it, but you know, by the grace of God, I got a good core family that believe in me more than I believe in myself. You know, and they was like, nah, do it. Like you never know what's gonna happen. If it flop, it flop. You know, so we did it. We had about 350 people there. We was like, all right, we ain't really make no money, but we gonna run it back. The next year, we did it at Belmont, and I think we shot from 350 people to like 800.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Belmont is not that spacious for 700 people, but it was a lot of people there, And we were like, okay, cool. April's cool. Let's throw another party. Everybody was saying, like, yo, we got to throw another party. We was looking through the dates. Summer is packed out, especially because I'm booked for so much parties in the summertime. So I'm looking. I'm like, the first Sunday of August is kind of free.
Yeah.
Let's throw something. It was like, cool. Trying to think of a party. I'm like, you know, we do all black. Let's do all white. You know, I'm just simple like that. You know,
I'm
simple like that. Thinking of a name. You know, I grew up Seventh-day Adventist. You know, I'm like, yo, Heaven on Earth would be a cool name. Young Brother came out with the song Heaven on Earth, which is one of my favorite songs too. You know, I'm like, yo, let's call it Heaven on Earth. The team liked it. We threw it. Another party, we didn't make a lot of money at all. And it wasn't packed. There were so many parties ended up happening after we announced our party. Wow. And not a lot of people was there. We probably had the same amount, 300 people approximately in the churchyard. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's not a lot of people. But party was amazing.
Right.
Party shot off. Party was mad lit. And then now Onyx comes back around. The 11:30 Lingel came about. We was like, yo, let's throw it there. It's a big venue, but let's just shoot for it. See how it goes. You
Might
know?
as well.
I think we sold like 950 tickets.
That's
and we were just like, wow, like this is crazy. Like,
now
who would have thought? Now the money's rolling in. The money's rolling in now. You know, we ran Heaven on Earth back. We did it in Belmont again because I'm very like scared with outdoor venues because of rain, especially New York weather is really bad, especially now. And we did it in Belmont and we oversold tickets, but that party was crazy. Mm-hmm. That party was crazy. Like we had people on the staircase going up to a little VIP section up there. Yeah. People on the staircase wilding. I had girls hanging off the railing, just throwing it. I'm looking up like, yo, this party is really lit. You know, that was in Vibes Cartel, just came out of jail.
Oh yeah, everybody's going crazy.
So it was everything just aligned perfectly for that event. And then fast forward, you know, we here now.
Okay, I noticed with HOE though, it's looking like you want to do that one outdoors, if possible. But outdoors didn't really, like, what was it, last year? It was like bees that y'all didn't deal with, bro? Like, what happened with that?
So, yo, it's so crazy. So, you know, day of the event, you know, everything was cool. We're setting up, everything looking smooth. Me and my sister Chelsea, who is my event manager, we went to go do the bottles run for the pre-orders and all that for the sections and stuff. I come back. No, I get a call like, yo, say, get here quick. I'm like, all right, cool. Every party, something is going to go wrong.
Yes.
But I would have never imagined this. I pull up. There's like, yo, say, look. I'm looking. I don't know. I'm going to send you a clip so you could probably add it in there.
Bet.
I'm looking and I'm like, is this a swarm of bees? But you know what it is? The fabric, it was white and gold. And from what I was told is Queen Bee came, saw the gold, attached herself, whole tribe pulled up after
outside.
That. And we didn't know what we were going to do. We trying to call exterminators, whatever. It's a Sunday, it's traffic. Everybody's determined. Exterminators like, yeah, we're going to be there in like an hour pass. We're going to be there in an hour pass. Oh, no, sorry, so much traffic coming from Long Island, another hour. And at that point, we were like, yo, we probably not going to have this party. It's just a swarm of bees, like a lot of bees. So everybody's trying to throw fire. We're tearing out the fabric. We're spraying. we're getting the bees down, but then they just won't leave. So
Right.
now we have like in front of the cedar sections, we have like the gold stanchions, if I'm saying it correctly.
Okay.
So now the bees are attaching themselves to that. So now we have to break down the sections because, you know, they got the whole curtains and stuff.
Yeah.
So we did as much as we could. And at some point we took the fabric and we threw it over the bees that were like all over. Shout out to Kitty and Yotam TV. I don't know his real name, but I call him Yotam when I
So
see
I
him.
think it's what we all call them.
Yeah,
Yotam.
Yotam. That's my boy. Kitty, my boy. They actually sacrificed themselves and grabbed the fabric of bees and threw it across the street.
Oh, that's crazy. That's what's up.
I wasn't doing that. I've been stung by a bee I got stung by a bee twice. I got bit by a wasp once. That pain is different, and I'm good. So they held it down. I told them, whatever y'all want at the bar, pick a bottle. Y'all got it. I don't care what the bottle is.
Nah, that's what's up.
Y'all got it. You feel me? They basically, you know, low key saved the party. We had to open doors late, and the bees were still lingering around. But at some point, I felt like everybody became drunk. Nobody cared, and the party was amazing.
Yeah, it was lit.
You know, everybody said they had a great time. It was just no space because we picked a small venue, sadly, but it was a great time, though.
Yeah, I know about them stings, man. When I was a rude boy back in Jamaica, talking about we throwing rocks at every nest we could find. I got 5 stings, bro, from wasps. After the 3rd one, I was like, it don't matter no more.
Yeah,
like I expected it.
I've done that too in my neighborhood. We see it because like there would be a nest near where we would probably play, and we try to knock it down. We run in. Guess who gets stung?
Bro, it was one on like the side of like a chicken coop in the fence. So it was like ground level, but you got to walk down. So me and my bro Kemi from Jamaica, we throwing rocks at the side of the zinc. These the wasps come out. I'm trying to run up. Oh, slip. Yeah, you're done. You're done. Caught me lacking. Now I'm trying to run more, and I'm like, caught. Wild times. I ain't doing it again though. So you try to find outdoor venues now. What's the biggest difficulty with that?
There isn't any. Caribbean scene in New York, they're trying to kill it.
Yeah.
I understand why. I don't like it, but too much stuff be happening. And not even like they're trying to kill the Caribbean scene itself. It could just be a party. And because of our skin color and because we're kind of technically throwing parties all in the same area because there's not much venues.
Yeah.
Whatever that party does is going to affect everybody else's party.
Exactly.
You know, so it's just hard to find venues, you know, and I like the fact that people are very understanding that there aren't a lot of venues. So we're at the same venue almost every weekend. But growing up, it was venues all over the place, you know, and and also they're very expensive. Like when tickets are expensive, understand why. These venues are taxing. They're taxing. And not only are they taxing venues, but decor is expensive now. You know, everything is going up in price except for our wages.
Exactly.
We're not getting paid more, you know? So it's very expensive to throw parties just for a place that hold 800, 900 people, you know? Then you got the super big venues, but if you could do it, you could do it. If you can't, there's no other alternative for the smaller crowd,
you know. Come up.
Yeah, we surpassed the smaller stuff, but like I said, you know, by the grace of God, we're able to maintain the bigger venues. But for the people that can't do the bigger venues, they don't really have much option.
Right. I was looking at, what's that? Peer Space. Because there's a billion venues on that. A lot of rules and regulations. I was like, something got to be here. Taxing. They're charging so much. And I'm like, it's not even this much space. Some of the venues are great, though. I wish we could get into some of those stuff.
Yeah.
But then they're not even looking for, like, Caribbean type parties. Like,
and I'm not even mad at them because people are still paying for them.
Yeah, people still paying for them.
Yeah, so can we fault them?
Can't fault them. It is what it is. It is what it is with that. So where you've gotten now, is there anybody you feel like, damn, I wish this person was here to see me get where we at? You know, you might have a fallout with somebody, like, damn, I wish you would have still worked together. Or you just like, you know, everything happened for that reason. If they was here, they'll be here. If they're not, they're not.
That's a good question. My grandmother, we were like best friends. I used to tell her everything that I wanted to do, everything that I planned on doing. you know, and anytime that I had any self-doubts, that's the person I'll call. I used to be closer to my grandmother than with my mother. Me and my mother, we cool as hell, but her and my brother have a great relationship because they were like 1A, 1B.
Okay.
Whereas with me, my mom, my stepfather came into the picture. And that's when me and my mom kind of went our separate ways emotionally. And, you know, so my grandmother was the person I would go to. And when she passed, it's so crazy. After she passed, so many things started happening for me in a positive light. And it's just like, damn, why this couldn't happen when she was here?
Right.
You know, I mean, things are still happening for me, like, you know, that were great things. But, you know, things happen for a reason. I don't know why God called her when he did, but maybe it was to, you know, maybe I am more motivated. Everything I do is for her.
Right.
Excuse me. You know, so she's somebody that I think about all the time, everything I do, every step that I make. Another person, I'll give him his flowers, turn up. You know, if you know the story, you know the story.
Right.
Everybody has a story, but one thing about me, I'm not a hater. I'm not a, you know, I'm not a hater. So I give flowers where it's due. I give credit where it's due. You know, that was somebody that definitely helped kickstart, you know, my career and definitely pushed me to where I'm going and to where I've been. You know, we definitely had a great run. You know, like we were on every
generational
flyer.
run, man.
We were on
that was a 1-2 for a
like
long
I said,
time.
like it was as like I said, like even though I was DJing before 2020, things didn't really start for me as a DJ till 2020. And shoot, by 2021, I'm in Barbados DJing, you know, because he's very good at networking. He's very good at connecting. That's my flaw. I'm not good at networking. I don't really connect with people. I just let my work do the talking, you know. But like I said, I give flowers and credit where it's due. That guy, he really had it. He really had something, you know. And I appreciate him for bringing me along because he could have done it with anybody else.
Right.
You know, we had something good. You know, like I said, every flyer, we were everywhere. You know, and when I said that I was pushed to the front of the line, like I'm DJing big events and I'm playing late at these events. Like, I mean, EMC, before EMC where they are now, before they got 3,000, 4,000 people, I'm DJing EMC 600, 500 people. And they give me a late time slot. And I'm just like, whoa, am I really up for this? But he used to instill confidence in me. Like, yo, bro, we got this. We're going to show this. It's going to be a movie. And, you know, I give him a lot of credit to where I am today. I'm not going to lie.
No, that's what's up. I also see you shout out Back to Basics a lot in your set. So that's so cool. Because I would just be hearing it. Back to Basics. I'm like, yo, that's so cool. That's so positive. He had a great that's what I'm looking for here. He was a great benefit to the nightlife here. And a lot of artists abroad here know him.
That's the goal. That's the best DJ of all time. And I'm not just saying that just because. Like, it's one thing where you know music, but it's another thing when you move people with the music. You know, entertaining, performing. And he was one of those DJs that it didn't matter how busy he was. If I call him, he answers. He would make time to watch me DJ. You know, nobody else did that for me. You know, especially nobody older, my younger, like, he would text me, great set, great set, great set. He'll tell me what I got to work on. He'll tell me all the time, like, you know, you're going to go far. You're going to go far. I believe in you. I believe in you. I love you. You know, you're very humble. He used to book me for his birthday parties, you know, and Back to Basics just ain't booking anybody.
True.
He ain't booking just anybody. And every chance he got, he made sure to speak about me, whether on the mic or to other people. And everybody knows, every DJ in this business knows, if you're not connected or if you don't get a shout out from somebody, we ain't paying you no mind.
Quiet.
Oh, you shelled, but all right, cool, great set. And then move on.
Yeah, nobody knows.
But Back to Basics was literally, hey, SaySay, come here. Hey, this is SaySay. Hey, this is SaySay. Hey, this is SaySay. Hey, this is SaySay. And I just be like, damn, like, you don't even have to do this.
Right.
You don't have to do it. And a lot of people would never do it.
Right.
I think another DJ that does that is Rigo. Shout out to Rigo. It's my brother too. You know, but yeah, Back to Basics. I owe that man a lot, you know, and it still hurts me to this day that he's not here. But I know every set that I touch, you're gonna hear his name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I'm playing ratchet twerk music. I'm gonna
Just
play
play the sound
back
drop
to
real
basic.
quick.
You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it. I don't care, you know, because I owe him, and I'm gonna, you know, continue to carry his legacy, whether through the music or, you know, through anything, basically.
Nah, that's real cool, man. That's real cool. So now HOE is the next thing coming up. What is the anticipation for that? You feel like we got this under control? It's going crazy. A lot of
Man,
stuff sold out quick.
yo.
People are not playing for this. It's no joke right now. How you feeling? Like every time you look at your phone, you're like, oh man.
Every time I look at my phone, somebody buying a ticket. We sold 10 sections in a matter of 2 minutes.
That's beast.
We sold out the sections in a matter of 2 minutes.
That's beast.
And I would have never imagined that we would get to this point. It's to the point where, like, I had to hit up Trav from EMC. I'm like, yo, I text him like, yo, bro, I have a dilemma. I need your help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm explaining to him. He's like, bro, this is a good problem. And I said, yeah, but me, I like to make everybody happy. But I have to learn sometimes you can't make everybody happy.
Right.
You know, which sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, sections sold out 10 minutes. Packages are now sold out, and we still are more than a month away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's never happened for any of our events. But this is a Gallium party.
Mm-hmm.
They love this party. One thing about me, I've learned a lot from promoters. Before I was throwing parties and before I was even with the DJing, I used to be around different promoters a lot. Nick 24 Carats, shout out to my brother. It's my brother right there. That's another person that definitely helped me in my DJ career. Somebody that supports me. He'll defend me against anybody. He don't care who the DJ is. He's like, I'll put my money on SaySay. You know what I'm saying? He'll argue with a whole group of guys, you know? And then after I get off the set, the guy's like, yeah, Nick, my bad, you was right. And he's like, see, I told y'all he's him. But anyway, I learned a lot from Nick. Sweet Vibes, shout out to them. Wolfpack, I used to host Wolfpack events before I was DJing. Me and Akeem, we became very cool. I was around them a lot, you know, before, like, when they would, like, set up the party and stuff like that. And I'm just piecing everything together, how things would go, how things would move.
Right.
You know, Fat Master is another group that I was, you know, not was, but, you know, really close with. You know, just watching how everybody just curate their events, you know. And then, you know, when it was my turn, I'm like, okay, I kind of pieced everybody and what they do and put it all together into one. You know, like, about one thing about me, I don't play about my DJ lineup. Like, if you're on a DJ lineup that I have, is because I really think that you're really good, and you're gonna shell this party and you're gonna do it the way I need you to do it.
Right.
One thing about me, ask any DJ, I don't care what your price is. Your price is your price. They like to give me a discount because I'm cool out of them. But I tell them, like, yo, I don't care for a discount, bro. Because whatever you're charging me, you're worth that.
Right.
You know? And that's why I'm asking you to play in my events. You know, so, you know, decor, shout out to Bree, my sister-in-law, my goddaughter's mother. She does our decor. She's top-notch, A1. She doesn't play. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody's been to our events. Y'all see how our decor is. You saw at Onyx, we had a little vault room with the fake money.
Super valid.
Everybody loved it.
Valid.
You know what I'm saying? We go really hard for everything. And one thing that I told my team is the money will come later. But once you invest and you lock people in, that's it. You got it. You know, we're not gonna make the money now, but we have to give everybody our best foot. You feel me? Because in the beginning, it's all about convincing. Now, we don't gotta convince. We still gotta give it. You know, we're still gonna bring it all the time. Everybody knows that. But that's how you get people to come. You know, we can't half-ass it. If you half-ass people, they're gonna half-ass you. You give people your 100, they're gonna give you back 100. You know, now at last Onyx, I got 1942 bottles flying through. You know, and first Onyx, we barely were selling bottles. But people see that we invest into them, so they're gonna invest into us.
Right.
You know, so Heaven Earth is gonna be crazy. We already got the venue. It's gonna be a big, spacious venue. Not like last year. DJ lineup is fire. DJ lineup is fire. Like, from the first DJ to the last DJ. I ain't gonna say yet. We're gonna announce it soon, but DJ lineup is fire. You know, food is gonna be by Chef Biggs, who I think is the GOAT in, you know, in the party scene of food, selling food, serving food. You know, bar manager by Melly Enterprise. You know, that's home team right there.
Mhm.
You know, but shout out to my team though. We gonna make this one real special.
No bees this time. You're not trying to.
Nah, no bees, no bees.
Oh,
I spoke to Queen Bee. She said, "My bad. I ain't gonna
She
pull
let
up
it
this
rock.
time."
She let it rock.
Yeah, I told her like, you know, next party I got you. Next party I got you.
All right, so now with the shades, how you seeing the DJ set? You got shades in the spot. It's dark already. I'll be able to take my shades off. Like, all right, I try to be Mr. Low Key. We know it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't see 10 feet in front of me.
Yeah. I just adjusted my. I don't like light. Like if I had regular glasses and these lights were there, I would be squinting really bad right now. I'm probably still squinting now.
Is that like a medical condition, or it's just like?
Nah, it's just. I mean, I do get headaches from it, but I never went to the doctor for it, so I'm not gonna call it a medical condition. It's just something that, like, you know, and I think it's also revolves around my shyness.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they might see me in the party. Usually, especially now, I'm really low key. I'm in the cut with the guys and whatever. You know, I make my rounds. You know, because I know a lot of people in the party. You know, but it's just like I just like to block out. You know, everybody, especially when I'm booked and I'm locking in. You know, the shades definitely help keep people away in a sense. I felt like when I had glasses, it was too inviting. You know, a lot of people used to like. and I was
across
like,
the spot. Yo, that say, yeah.
Yeah, but with the shades is like, yeah, I'm, you know, I'm like this. I'm walking through the crowd, you know. But I feel like the shades is like easier on my eyes, especially during the day, even at nighttime. Like, you know, but yeah, I just like to wear shades. This just feels better for my eyes, you know.
Okay,
yeah.
That's fair. And now you're doing something nobody expected you to do. This man is an MC, y'all. This man be running around with the mic. And I'm like, yo, is that who I think it is? Doing laps in the party. I'm like, yo, schedule.
Shout out to schedule. It's inspired by schedule. It's inspired by schedule. Schedule will always tell me to, you know, just go ahead, have fun. Try it. Not only him, a lot of people would tell me. I'll probably say it first, the Kurds first started at Miami Carnival. They had 2 talkophones and, you know, I was just like, we having fun.
It's definitely the environment for it.
Yeah, why not? You know, I grabbed the talkophone and, you know, we just having a blast, you know. And I feel like, it's funny because I can't DJ lit or drunk, but when I am lit, yeah, give me the talkophone and let's just have a ball.
You gotta focus that hard.
Yeah, I'm gotta focus that hard.
I'm just running around the party. I'm gonna say something crazy,
that's
have a good time.
You know, so I'm trying to get more comfortable into that. I don't think I'll ever do it full time. I'm gonna try. I know a lot of people, they want to see me talk and DJ at the same time. Mm-hmm. But when I'm DJing, I like to lock in on what I'm doing. You know, MC could do whatever he's doing, and I'm just focused on. Because one thing about when I'm DJing, I'm playing this song, but I'm 3-4 songs ahead. You know, and I'm trying to know how to balance that while MCing at the same time. But I'm gonna get there though. It's all about practice and, you know, experience.
So we're gonna see a schedule, and you're gonna be MCing for him. When is that happening?
That could happen soon. I'm not gonna lie. That would be lit. We've done it before, but not like as
official capacity. Like, yeah, we're gonna put this on a flyer.
But whoever get that, just know we taxing.
It's up. Yeah. It's up.
We schedule definitely taxing it because that's gonna be the first time ever, and it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit for sure.
Hey, man, say. I'm glad you was the first guest we have, man. I think we got a strong start with you.
Yeah, thank you.
You put a lot out there, a lot of information. Is anybody want to shout out right now? I know we did a lot of shout outs. Anybody who's gonna give that extra blessing to?
Shout out my mom, man. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here I am today. You know, shout out my team, Fours. You know, shout out Canarsie. You know, Canarsie played a big impact on where I am today too. You know, my father wasn't around, but wasn't really around. But like, I grew up in a village in my neighborhood. Yeah. You know, like, told me right from wrong. Told me how to ride a bike, told me how to fight, told me a lot of things that I needed to be where I am today. Told me how to survive, told me how to, you know, be smart, you know, book smart, street smart, you know, told me how to mind my business. If anybody know me, I'm Mr. Mind my business. I don't really like to indulge in the mix up like that, you know? So, you know, and the biggest shout out is God, man.
Of course.
You know, without God, nothing is impossible. You know, God is good, God is great. You know, I try my best to be more consistent with the prayer, but with everything that happens, I always thank him, you know, because I'm here today. You know, I've lost a lot of friends growing up. Mm-hmm. A lot of my friends that I played basketball with, chilled, you know, whether it's gang-wise or hanging out in the neighborhood, you know, hanging out with my drumline, like, I lost a lot of people, and it has messed me up mentally, but God has still kept me here, and I'm grateful, man. Like, I sometimes question why I'm still here. Maybe there's a reason, but every day I wake up, I got to thank the man above, because, um, yeah, he could take it away. He could give it, he could take it away,
That's a fact.
but he's still blessing me, man. And I don't know what I do to deserve all these blessings, but I'm just grateful for it.
No, I hear that, man. Blessings on blessings on blessings, man.
Thank you, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our first episode of Fetecast. If you like what you've seen, like, share, subscribe. We'll have all the links up very soon. Once again, shout out to SaySay, the Fours, the team. Look out for Onyx when it comes next year, because this year we have Heaven on Earth coming up. Get your all white. We're going to look real Jamaican. We're going to look real nice.
Real Jamaican.
It's been a blast.
Oh, and December, Bliss. Look out for that.
Look out for Bliss.
Look
Feel
out for
me?
Bliss too,
Put your
but
money to the side for Bliss.
we gonna
Get your
get there.
money. You heard them say the packages was going, man. The sections was going, man. Put your money to the side. Organize your teams. There's no time to slack. Heaven on Earth, Bliss, SaySay. Glad you was here, man. Once
Hey,
again.
hold on now. Before we leave, shout out to the GOAT, man. Me and this man been friends for years. Never switched up. Always been solid. Always been like this. I appreciate you, brother. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
It's been probably, I think it's been about 10 years. I think I mentioned in 2016.
Way pre-pandemic. Like, it's been a long time. I can't even remember the first event no more, man. That's crazy. that's that age, man. That's what 31 do to you, man.
Facts, but shout out to my brother Fat Runner, man. Like, you the GOAT, man. We appreciate you. Everybody love you. Everybody care about you, and what you got going on. I hope it goes well. I'll be back. The team is going to be back next time with me, so... we gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen,
That's a fact,
bro.
man. Appreciate it, man. Blessings. And we're out.